Yep.
Boys,
How are we doing? All right.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're live.
we're live. You gotta let me know
I
if you can hear. If you can hear my neighbour's music, he's having a good time next door.
Oh yeah, man's getting hyped for deadline day.
He's hyped for deadline day.
I think it might just be a little behind. Let me. All right, yeah, we're up. Nice.
Stuff.
Get it out.
He's hyped for deadline day. Ziggy, is that your mouse? That sounds like from the 90s.
Oh, is it loud? My bad. Nice. All right. Yeah, I was just doing a little research, little deadline day, seeing what's going on.
Very good. What is going on? Tell me.
Well,
Fuck all, bro.
yeah, not a
all.
whole lot.
It's been a strange transfer season, to be honest.
Yep. The only thing I've seen is Morgan going to. I don't even know his full name. What's his name?
Morgan?
From Middlesbrough to.
To Newcastle.
No, not to Newcastle. Who is it to?
Morgan.
Oh, to Villa. Morgan Rogers.
Morgan. Okay.
Yeah, from.
That's the only. Oh, wow. From Middlesbrough.
I guess probably what we've got in the title of the video, which we'll get to in a bit, is I guess probably the biggest story is Reyna to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy one.
That's pretty
Decent
cool.
move.
Yeah,
Decent move. Especially the Yanks love him, don't they? So.
Oh yeah, he's
They do.
very popular. So that's a pretty good one.
What do you think? How much do you think that influences teams buying? Like Pulisic to Chelsea. Everyone was saying, "Oh, they're just going for the US market." You think it has a pull?
I've got to ask Jake that question. He's an expert on signing.
Wait, sorry,
Yanks.
boys. I'm just sharing the link. Expert on Yanks. I'm not sure about that.
On signing Yanks. That's the Leeds way, isn't it? That's all you do.
Yeah. Fuck's sake, when I'm doing this, having a shambles here.
All right.
I'm horrendous at this stuff.
There's some interesting stories been today though. I don't know if you've seen the Jose article that came out. Did you see that?
Was that for Man U?
He said he's making it his goal to manage Manchester United again.
Wait, who was it?
Yeah, Mourinho.
I love that. That's so funny.
How mad.
Oh,
I mean, would you take him at this point?
I'm getting a call. I gotta take this. My bad.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. 1 second.
All good, bro. Yeah, you're all good, man.
Hold on.
I'm just trying to get the stream up.
All right.
Anybody in here? Any boys in?
How many people have we got? One. That's me.
Wait, what was it? Sorry, Ram.
No, I'm joking. How many have we got? I can't see a number.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, man. I think it's all on the toe, innit?
Oh yeah.
Let me see if it comes up on
Live chat. Oh, it's turned off.
It needs to turn the live chat on, bro.
Ah.
5 people watching, all right, boys. We're just getting set up, so stick with us.
In the
Had
meantime,
a little bit of a sweat today on Liverpool Chelsea, which we can cover. Jesus Christ, man!
I've just got off work, so you got to tell me all about it. I've seen the scores, but
I watched first half of you boys.
Should have watched second half.
Fucking, but I know I went out because I was like, I went out and then got settled for this with Ziggy. As soon as second half started, bro, goal after goal, man. So
Buzzing.
today, what did we have? We had Spurs, you boys, double chance, so not to lose and over 1.5 goals in the game, and then we had Liverpool not to lose and under 5.5 goals. It were 4-1 in the 79th minute. We were sweating, and I was gonna play over 1.5 because I was like, couple goals. Anyway, Liverpool, at home again with after the Klopp news at Anfield. Everyone's saying about Chelsea, saying, the live chat will be switched on soon, boys. For anyone that is around. Yo, Ziggy, we need to put the live chat on, bro.
The live chat. We do.
The live chat. So the 5 people watching can...
I don't know why it's disabled. Like, I saw that, but I was like, what?
Yeah, see.
How'd you saw
figure
that?
it out? I have to get a broom. But yeah, I was just telling the boys about the sweat. Liverpool under 5.5, man. Never ever sweat a 5.5 like that. Should have they gone over 1.5? I would have been sound, man. No stress. Would have been another. We ain't lost in 6 days now. 6 days straight without a loss.
Decent.
Yeah, we're on a little bit of a heater. Not playing too much, but we're on a heater. But that's the first sweat we've had in a week for sure. But still green. That's all that matters.
Still green.
So, plan for tonight, boys. Anyone's in here, feel free to shoot any questions or jump in with a convo. We're probably just going to be waffling.
Moment. But once it's...
Oh yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, any big transfers going on? Let's have a gander, man. Because deadline day used to be banger. If you'd have done this 10 years ago, you'd had Suarez, you've had just absolute worldies to talk about. Today we've got Brian Zaragoza at Bayern Munich. Zaragoza, one of my faves though.
Oh yeah? Tell me.
Betting wise, he's one of the highest dribblers in La Liga. I was now, obviously he's at Bundesliga. So usually I like to pick opposing player tackles when he's sort of in the team. Problem is he sometimes switches wings. Just sometimes play him on the left, on the right. It's a bit of a ball ache because you sometimes got to take a punt. But whoever's facing him usually gets 2 tackles, which is money. But yeah, you boys won today, 3-2. I know you didn't catch it. Big win though. 1-0 down to Brentford, the shithousery, man.
I can't wait to watch the highlights,
Oh, mate.
But they did the Madison, right, when they celebrated.
Wait, I didn't see second half. What did this Gordon? Did
I think
Madison Sele?
Yeah, then Morpay and Tony did the Madison celebration, and then Brendan Johnson with the 3rd goal gave it back.
That's like Brendan came on, made a difference by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm starting to like him a bit more. He's a bit of a problem sometimes. I think he might grow into a bit of a better player, but I think he's good to have coming off the bench.
Yeah, he's a good rotation player, isn't he? Good depth. I'm still not sure on whether he's top tier. He's like a Werner. I mean, that might be a bit disrespectful, but he's good to have in team. You know what I mean? You can rotate. You can kind of play a little bit different positions.
Tottenham right now have like every single forward player can play anyone in the like front 3 almost. Front 4, so like striker or even centre forward, left and right. They can all play everywhere, which is interesting, especially tactically. It's kind of open, and Ange, he's putting Kulusevski in the middle, which I like.
It's because have you selected the contents made for kids?
Yeah,
You're not
apparently.
allowed you're not allowed to live chat with kids apparently, which makes sense if you got some
How does that change
strange people streaming.
We're definitely for kids, man.
Debatable with some of your hot takes, man.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know
The
if
language
I can,
language is alright. I mean, kids are always dropping.
it's
now. Kids got worse language than us.
okay. I
You know
see.
what?
I see.
I was on the subway the other day, and these kids were going crazy. Like 12-year-olds were going nuts, like shouting, swearing, everything. It was very uncomfortable.
Subway, New York's a
subway,
different
yeah.
breed, though, isn't it?
It is. Imagine growing up in New
York is
York.
a different breed.
What? Where do you think you'd be right now?
I don't know.
Definitely in New York still, but I don't.
New York kids are different though.
They're different, yeah.
Like I can't explain. There's something about them. Like there's a confidence. There's like they don't give a fuck, man. They really don't care.
All right, we're done. We're in business.
Are we
with the
live?
comments.
We're live.
Yeah, we got the comments going. So there we go. So we can
All right.
have no one ask us questions. Yeah, nah. New York's different, man. With the
New York kids.
anything's made for kids in New York. No rules.
Like they, I do think sometimes they need a little humbling though.
Oh, for sure.
There's definitely a confidence that they run the world, don't it? I mean, if you're growing up in New York, it makes sense. Yo, you said it's up, the live chat?
Yeah, I got it. It's up.
Nice. If anybody joining has got any questions or just want to pipe up, feel free. We're just going to sit here, probably have a brew, and cover, hopefully, some big transfers, man. I mean, deadline day used to be a big thing.
What, we got 4 minutes left?
4 minutes left of what?
Hour and
Doesn't?
four.
Oh no, now.
We just streamed for the last 5.
Cheeky 2-minute stream. Yeah, no, not
out.
a whole lot going on. Got a few tabs
So we've
open.
got Paul Easter. One we can talk about, Gio Reyna for the Yanks that are in the chat.
Yeah, well, we were saying you're the expert on signing Yanks, you know. So Jaden was asking, is it going to be a big, like, do you think teams are signing Americans just to draw like US fans?
Yeah, that was my question.
I suppose it could be. He's a decent enough player though. He's not just signing a Yank for the sake of signing a Yank.
No, I know, but like,
No, but it does give it an edge when you have someone like Gio Reyna and maybe someone equivalent, same age, same profile. But if you get that US pool, does that influence teams to go and buy them more than someone?
You get the support as well, don't you? Like when Leeds, we had Adams, we had Aronson. We were the most viewed team in America when we were in the Premier League, and maybe that's because we're on TV most of the time, or. But you had that following because people, American, I feel like the English with football, we're kind of, wherever you're born, you're kind of stuck with a team that has been either pushed upon you by generations, or Americans, because it's not like a natural thing, they kind of get to pick their team. So really, I feel like more of it, they will gravitate towards players that they like. So some of them will be like, I kind of follow Pulisic, so they like followed Chelsea, now they follow AC Milan, you know what I mean? So I think it is a good thing. For Forest though, I don't really know what he fits in. They've got so many. How many players have they signed, man? What's going on with financial fair play for Forest? Because I feel like they signed about 60 players in the last 2 seasons, and they're battling relegation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the old Forest lineup right now.
Because is he a 10? I mean, if anyone's in the chat, Gio Reyna, as an American, is he better out wide or is he better as a 10? I've seen him play both.
I mean, yeah, how'd you drop Chris Wood out of that team with all his hat tricks?
Chris Wood. He had one game as like prime Ronaldo, didn't he? R9.
Yeah, he went off.
Yeah.
I mean, they started against their lineup against Brentford, which was their last Prem game. Was Turner in goal, Tavares, Murillo, Omar Bamidele, Montiel, Mangala, Danilo, Yates, and then Hudson-Odoi, Dominguez, and Chris Wood. I think he gets in there above.
A one year's back though, isn't he? One year's makes difference.
Class, yeah.
He came on and scored, and they've kind of been rinsed because of AFCON. They've got a lot of African players, I feel like, Forest.
Do they? A couple.
But the back line, I feel like, at the start of AFCON were pretty much all African players, wasn't it? I mean, we can talk about that as well, because there's been some dodgy games where we talk about. I've stayed away. I've done well to stay away from Asia and Africa. But if you were betting underdogs in these tournaments, you are making money. You are making some of these goals are bants, man. I mean, it's rough when Onana can't get in the team, man.
That's insane, isn't it? Like what's the point of him even going?
Bro, I didn't even realize. So the goalie that they played is his cousin, right? And he's playing for Nîmes, which is in third division French league, right? But he's not even their main keeper. He's their backup goalie for a third division French team.
Oh, he's down bad.
I know Nana's getting dropped for him. That's embarrassing.
For your cousin, though, you imagine saying that's basically semi-professional. I'm sorry, you imagine playing for United and then being like, we're going to put your little cousin in. He's like, we're just going to give him a game. It's like what your mum had said, but not the Cameroon fucking manager.
That's so funny.
So I'd be like, oh, give your cousin a game. Give your little cousin a game.
Yeah, no.
That's what Cameroon are doing, man.
Apparently, he has he had some beef with Eto'o, apparently, because Eto'o was like, when you get the ball, just hoof it up, smash it up there. And Onana's like, bruh, if I do that, that's all my ability. It's the only reason we signed him is because of his building up.
Well, the only reason he came back, wasn't it? He had to pretty much beg him to come back.
Yeah, I think so.
A transfer I saw today that I like, a bit gutted because I was gonna, about 7 months ago, I was gonna invest in a load of his footy cards. He didn't have many out. He's a rookie, Tommaso Baldanzi. He's gone from Empoli to Roma. Looks a problem. I've been a big fan for a while. He scored at weekend, scored a banger against Juve to make it 1-1. But he looks like a real problem. So it'll be interesting to see how he fits at Roma. Obviously, Roma now got De Rossi as well instead of Mourinho manager. He's had a decent start.
Yeah, yes.
Maybe a little less negative football. I think that's the question with Mourinho, isn't it? Nowadays, can so many teams now play on the front foot? Can you? Can he still play that style and be
the thing is though, at Roma, it's not like he had unlimited transfer budget buying, I don't know, legit players. He was bringing in some.
He got half a lead squad.
Yeah, he was bringing in some retirement league players. Let's be real.
Is he? A few English as
well.
But
that's what I'm saying. But the style,
Matic and
you're playing a defensive style, and Dybala, Lukaku, Zalewski is a good wideout. One of my favourite players to bet on.
See, the thing is, there's types of defensive styles, though. There's Moyes defensive styles, and Mourinho is. He gets a rep for Park the Bus, but it's a little bit more it's a bit more counter-attacking. He does have. I think I don't know, just because of his recent. I think it's recency bias that he's kind of had some strange appointments and roles that haven't really worked out well, but I don't think it's actually necessarily been his fault a lot of the time. So I'm just shilling for him because he's coming back to United this way.
I think he's top. And back to United. Would you take him now with?
See, I'm really torn at this point about Ten Hag because I'm just sick of like the players sacking another manager. Like, I don't want to see that because I know that the biggest issue is the culture and the players are the bigger issue. Whether or not Ten Hag can do it at this level, I guess is difficult to say because you can't really compare Ajax and the Dutch league. And I do think his recruitment's been pretty poor, but I don't think that should have been his responsibility anyway. Like, no other club is having a manager do everything. So I'm not really sure how I feel about it in general. But if we are going to sack him, I don't think there's a much better option than going for Mourinho.
He's a good replacement, isn't he, now?
But I don't think that'll go down well with the fans, to be honest.
I think a lot of the fans now, like if you speak to most United fans, like people actually watch games and have been United fan for like at least 10 years. Most people completely agree with the fact that he said his greatest ever achievement is getting second with United. Just in hindsight, and if you look at the players he had like Pogba, who like dude's literally fallen off his band for roids. Is all the players he had under it, like Lingard, who's literally ain't even got a squad. It can't even join a team. All the players that he had under him, like Sanchez and just absolute like dross, just literally just the amount of like bad attitude players. It's like no wonder he was playing Fellaini and McTominay every week. You know, like
time's shown on it how good that at the time, like you said, when he said that was his biggest achievement, like
everyone laughed.
How many people? Yeah, but as time's gone on, it's like
it's true, man.
Everyone's kind of understood. Other managers coming in and having similar problems. Like it is true, like a big achievement, like you see with the players they had, and nothing's changed, man. It's still you still need a full reboot, a full.
Yeah, I mean, all the stuff that's happened with Rashford this week has just been like, basically, it's been like Sancho Part 2, but just showing that we recruit poorly, you know, like, and I mean, Rashford obviously not a recruit, but he's been built up through the squad and given a massive contract, and then just there's the mentality of the culture of the entire club, you know. So I think really it's, I don't know, I would take Mourinho back personally. I think that's the long way to get to the answer, but I would take him back, yeah. I don't think there's anyone else. Like, I don't know who else.
He's a good option for a lot of. I know he's been linked with Saudi, and he said he probably will go Saudi at some point. I do think I'd like to see him somewhere else before he goes Saudi. He's a good option now for everyone. You sort of like, if you are one of them teams, even I don't see Liverpool, but you know what I mean. Klopp's announced that. Now you have it come at a time where really a lot of times you don't have that many in-demand managers going, which is why you don't see many sackings and that. I'm just trying to pull up. I just pulled up the best 10 January transfers, which we could go through. And we could maybe give.
Can we get a few guesses on that?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, I'll drop in. So number 10. When were this done? Let's see when this was done. All right, we were done this year. So number 10. Interesting. This is tough to get. Anyone that's in the chat.
What are you going to give us, like the teams?
I'll jump in. Yeah, I'll give you. I'll try to give you some different clues for each one, but this one, Everton.
Everton.
January transfer in Everton, and it is probably one you wouldn't expect. Don't think recent. Don't think, you know, the spendings like Lampard or anything. Go back. Go maybe club legend.
Club legend. Seamus Coleman.
Oh, he's got it bang on.
No,
how is that?
Seamus
best.
Coleman.
10th best
He's number
signing
10.
is Seamus Coleman.
He's number 10. Sligo Rovers to Everton for 60 grand.
Sligo Rovers to Everton. Wow. How old was he then?
2009.
60 grand's decent, that. For
David
the
Moyes.
Yeah.
amount of money money's worth they've got off 60 grand.
He said he was the next Jesse Lingard, didn't he?
Did you see that, Jaden?
Did he?
No.
What was that?
Moyes on signing Phillips has said hopefully he's gonna have a similar impact to Jesse Lingard.
Different players, isn't it?
Has he said that, Moyes?
Yeah, Moyes said that today.
Okay, well, I mean,
he's gonna play him in 10.
He's gonna play him in 10. I mean, he did have a big impact when he went to West Ham, but it's a bit funny saying that for Phillips. No, I think I don't know how you say his name, Demarai Gray or Demarai Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, Demarai Gray. Yeah.
He when he moved to Everton, he said he wanted to be the biggest bargain since Seamus Coleman.
Did he really?
200k, I think it was, from Leverkusen. I don't know.
He ended up being shit, didn't he? He does it everywhere. He has a good couple of months wherever he goes, and then drops off.
I used to love Demarai Gray. You're always giving it big one. I'll get mad.
I used to love betting him because he just rip him from 40 yards.
Yeah, I guess.
You rip his shot. You take his shots, and he's at like 1.5. Never play Demarai Gray under because this kid will just rip one from 40 yards. All right, should we move on to number 9?
Go on then.
Oh, all right. Usually plays in the African Cup of Nations. I don't think he got in this year. And he plays up top.
Oof.
Wait, did you give a team or no?
No,
I can give a team.
You think it would give it away?
Yeah, it'll
At this
definitely
point,
give
it
it
will.
away.
Wait, is AFCON?
But not this year.
He's played in Germany, France, and England. AFCON striker that maybe controversially didn't get called up this year.
Cisse or something?
Cisse.
Is he still going, Cisse?
I don't know. Probably
Jibril
somewhere.
Cisse.
Is that Papis or Jibril?
They're both long retired, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mane?
No, Mane was playing, wasn't he? He got called
Yeah, I
up.
was going to say. Up top.
I don't know. You're gonna have to give a bit more. I'm stuck.
A bit more. He played at one of his teams is Borussia Dortmund.
Is it? No, you said French. Ale? No.
He's
Wait, you said French?
African. He's African.
Yeah, obviously in AFCON.
French league. French league.
He's played in the French league.
Is it Sebastian Ale? No.
Let's say he's playing in the French league now.
Haller's French. He wouldn't be playing in AFCON.
He went from Germany.
Ale is Ivory Coast, isn't he?
Yeah, Haller's
right.
at Dortmund now, isn't he?
True.
Yeah, but he went from Germany to England to now France. Maybe there's somewhere in between France. Yeah.
I can't think of any Dortmund
He's played up
players.
front for Arsenal and Chelsea.
I think
Arsenal struggled to get him off the books. because of his wages.
Pepe.
On
No, Arsenal and Chelsea.
Drogba didn't play for Arsenal.
It used to be a ultimate team favourite because he'd have about 95 pace.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's saying striker.
When he scores, he does a flip to celebrate.
Oh, Javinho.
Javinho.
No,
he didn't play for Chelsea.
He's striker. He's a striker.
He's a striker.
Flip. Oh, is it? Chamak.
No,
Chamak.
Shamak. When he used to use a full tub of Brill cream. He's there, man. So he went.
Chelsea.
Okay, so let me give you the teams. He went from Dortmund to Arsenal. He now plays at Marseille.
Oh,
he didn't get called up for AFCON.
I got it.
Pace merchant on Ultimate Team, Aubameyang. There he is.
Oh my God, how did I not know that?
So Aubameyang went from Dortmund to Arsenal.
He's for Gabon,
56 mil.
56 mil?
Yeah.
Wait,
he didn't get called up for Gabon.
How's he not got called up for Gabon?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Controversial, isn't it?
1 second, guys. I need to take a call.
Oh, Saint Etienne. That's wild. I forgot about it. Yeah.
Yeah, Saint Etienne.
He was class when he was at Saint Etienne, he was class.
I would on like Ultimate Team on it. Bro, talking about Ultimate Team.
But it was so hard to get him in the squad with Gabon, no links at all to anyone.
Yeah. But I suppose he did. Does he talk French?
Yeah. Gabon is a French, ex-French colony. But I don't think I could name another Gabon player, like, even historically.
There's a kid I think who plays for I did play for LAFC, I want to say. I mean, I could be totally off here. Well, I don't want to try and pronounce his name.
Mario Lemina's from Gabon?
Yeah, they've got a few.
Alright. Let's have a look at their team.
He don't play up front, though, does he? He ain't knocking Aubameyang off. Did he retire or something? I think he was controversial.
LAFC, yeah, Bouanga.
Yeah, him, Bouanga. He looks decent, you know. He looks decent, so I'm just trying to pull. I was talking about Ultimate Team as well. Did you see they had a shocker yesterday, apparently?
What?
So they introduced like the SBCs or whatever, were you?
Oh, Didier Ndong. I forgot about him.
Ndong.
Oh, Sunderland legend.
Wait, what? Ndong?
Yeah.
I don't remember him at all. Bro.
No. 2016, 2018. And then he went to Watford on loan. 0 appearances though, but anyway. Anyway, Karen, what were you saying about
so FIFA had a nightmare yesterday. They dropped to like an SBC, and then apparently there was a glitch where 50%, like you had a 1 in 2 chance of getting Team of the Year Messi.
Yeah. So
there was a glitch. Jaden will love this one. He'll be straight on. He's already missed it though. Yesterday FIFA had a nightmare. They brought out an SBC where you did like a pack, and 50% of them were Lionel Messi Team of the Years. So everyone's got Team of the Year Lionel Messi now. Yeah.
What is that? Why I played about like 3 people with Messi?
Everyone's like, bro, and I did it. I saw this, so I was like, all right, let me jump on and do it because I like Team of the Year Messi, innit? I was like, let me jump on and do it. Bro, I got 3 women's Serie A players to choose from, and the women's Serie A weren't even an option. They weren't even meant to be in there.
That's jokes. Wow.
So you had like 3 player picks. So I'm like, everyone's getting Messi, and I got 3 women that aren't even meant to be in there. Shafted, man.
So I guess the glitch is gone, and you can't do it anymore.
Oh yeah, they were probably straight on that. I don't know how long it lasted for, but I think it was something to do with the MLS because Messi's like the only walkout in the MLS, so you had like a big chance of.
Right, that makes sense.
If you got a walkout, then it's Messi, you know what I mean? But he's obviously ridiculous Team of the Year. Do you want to move on to number 8?
Yeah, let's go for number 8.
All right. For anyone that's just jumping in, we are going through the top 10 best January signings. We will try and mention any transfers that are going to pick up, hopefully closer to midnight, if there's any that goes through. But for some reason, January, right, in the last couple of years has been bland. Especially this January, transfer window seems to be rough right now. Nothing going on. So, number 8, boys. Let's have a look. So England centre back. Let's start there.
England centre back. Rio.
Maguire.
Nah, Maguire.
What, best transfers? 80 mil?
Was it Rio?
These are players that have played good.
English centre back.
English centre back.
Sol Campbell.
Ooh.
No.
Let
me give you the year. 2012.
John Stones.
Nah, that's way too early.
No. What year did he go to City?
I don't know. It was a while ago. I think it must have been 10 years.
I don't think it was 2012 though, would it?
Maybe not 2012.
He used to score bangers.
He
did used to score some. I remember him scoring some bangers. Don't know if that's a clue, but
John Terry.
He went from a relegation fighting team to a Premier League to the top of the table. English centre back went from a relegation fight to a team at the top.
Phil Jones. Or Chris Smalling.
My brother's mate had trials up against Phil Jones at Blackburn. It were him, and they both played centre back. And I remember him coming back and he said this other dude was unbelievable, and it was Phil Jones. At Blackburn, he were next best thing, man.
Oh, he was. If he'd stayed fit, he would have been like a club legend for sure. Like he kind of almost is a little bit, just because of like
the memes.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but I don't know. When he played well, he was class. He were really good, but just worst injuries of like any centre back I've ever seen in my life.
Is he still at the club? Where is he?
He's on 400 grand a week.
His thing finished last year, so his contract only just finished. But he's now coaching one of the youth teams. He's one of the coaches at United now.
All right, boys. So English centre back went from relegation fight to one of the top tables. So let me give you the teams. He went from Bolton Wanderers to Chelsea for 7 million back in 2012. English centre back, scored some bangers in his time. Who else has he played for? He's also played for Palace, probably in the last.
Cahill, Gary Cahill.
Cahill.
Yeah. Wow.
Gary Cahill.
I was trying to think because in my head I was like, there was definitely. I love how everything goes back to Ultimate Team. There was definitely like a Chelsea English centre back who paired with Terry at that time, and I was thinking,
back when you needed the links, when you needed them green links,
you needed them.
They were the best.
The green
Ultimate
links.
Team days, man.
Yeah,
that
was good.
It's so shit now.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
All right, but I mean a strange three. So anyone jumping in, we are going through the 10 best January signings so far. We've had Seamus Coleman, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and then Gary Cahill. So we're on to number 7. If you are in, feel free to shoot some guesses in the chat.
I know one that's definitely going to come up in the list, but
here we go. This one you got to get straight away, man. And I'm going to give you one clue. I'm going to say controversial opinions, and a Tea and Tackles podcast favourite.
What, Raheem Sterling?
Probably the other one, the other end of the pitch. We speak about it probably at every episode.
Trippier.
Yeah, Kieran Trippier.
Wow.
Kieran Trippier. Atletico to Newcastle for 12 mil. Apparently ranked number 7, best ever January signing.
Yeah.
These must be Premier League. These must be Premier League. Yeah, the Premier League. The Premier League.
Okay. Ziggy, what's your take on that?
Not better than Seamus Coleman. Come on, man.
For 60 grand, you can get Seamus. Would you rather 60 grand for Seamus or 12 mil?
I'd buy Seamus just to be my butler around the house. 60 grand.
60k.
It's a decent wage, but I'd take that. 60
I'm not offering
grand.
you though, am I? You don't look like Seamus.
All right, now we're talking.
Right,
Number 6, Brazilian.
Ooh.
Moved from Serie A. Was, the next best thing. He's kind of fallen off.
Wait, so he's still playing?
Still playing?
He's still playing.
In the Prem?
Yeah, he can play at the 10 or also out wide.
Polina?
No.
Number 10.
He wasn't good in the Prem.
He moved to one of the teams that we saw play today.
Coutinho?
Yeah, Philippe Coutinho.
Yeah?
8.5 mil from Inter Liverpool.
8.5 mil?
Yep.
Not bad.
Brendan Rodgers that signed him?
I think so, yeah. That makes sense.
He were class, man, and then he went to Barca and it didn't work out.
That's the strangest one for me. I don't know what was it? Couldn't take the pressure of the price tag? Or I don't know.
I don't know. Did he even get... I don't think he got much game time. I don't know whether that was for the reason, but...
I think I was speaking to some of my Spanish mates and they said he was sold as like the new Xavi or Iniesta. But he's not that type of role at all. So like their fans were quite disappointed.
Yeah, well, they're trying to... But for Liverpool, he was a problem, man. He'd score by edge at box every time. He was like FIFA, like that one year where you just finessed it in every time. I'm like, that's what it was. Coutinho. That's what he was like in real life. Just edge at box. You knew as soon as he got it, he'd just curl it in top bins.
I mean, I think that money kind of set Liverpool up for what was to come with Van Dijk and Alisson.
Yeah, do we know how much he went to Barca for? For like 80 mil or something?
No, it's like 140 or something stupid.
Let's have a look. Because they were trying to... Didn't he go to Bayern?
He went on loan to Bayern.
Trying to offload him.
He went on loan to Bayern for half a season, I think, or something.
192 million. That's dollars though, so it's probably about 140.
Like 140. It was record breaking, I think. Yeah, set Liverpool up.
A big flop, man, like that.
I'm not
I
surprised.
He went for that.
I'm not surprised that Barca's financial troubles. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We
we can talk about Xavi as well.
So we just got some confirmation. Pellistri has joined Granada on loan. That's just been updated on Sky Sports.
Is there an option to buy?
I don't think so, no. Yeah, just straight loan till the end of the season. Yeah. But his agent came out with some strong words. I don't know if you saw that. Basically
why is
said...
it always the agents talking
about
big?
United?
I don't know. He basically said, like, Ten Hag got him ready for fourth division against a fourth division side in the FA Cup and didn't even use him. Basically, because against Newport, Ten Hag decided to brought on like Amari Forson instead, who's one of our young players, but he's refusing to sign a contract, which seems a little weird when you've got Pellistri on the bench, who's, I don't know. Yeah.
Were it 2-2 at this time, or were you 3-2 up?
No, it was in the 90th minute anyway. It was like, game was pretty much done at that point. But
yeah. Then yeah, I get that. Give the real young kids a go.
Yeah, but
I don't see any problem. I do think he should be getting more game time though. I think
especially
he's got to
over
go.
Anthony. Anthony's been horrendous, but
Diallo's back now, but at the time where you had no one, Sancho were crying, Anthony were doing whatever off the pitch.
Yes.
You didn't have many options. I was surprised he didn't get a go. Because he walks in Uruguay squad.
Yeah, I mean he does get bodied by pretty much anyone because he's pretty small, but he works hard and he can beat a man and cross, which is weird considering like I saw a stat the other day like Højlund of his like I don't know what he's got like 8 goals or something in all competitions. 4 of them have not had an assist. Like it's balls that he's found himself.
You get a striker and then you're like, and then instead of putting Garnacho and Palestri, they're both going to work hard and both going to whip a ball in, you're like, let's put Rashford out there who's going to shoot 16 times a game. He's going to hit it when he's supposed to give it, and he never passes it. I'm like, then as a striker, I'd be pissed. I'm like, I'm making all these runs, I'm getting in these positions, and I'm like, and then you're getting shit for not scoring when he's the one not giving me you can't do much if no one gives you the ball, man.
Yeah, I mean, Garnacho definitely doesn't cross it as much as he should.
More than Rashford, though.
I mean, yeah, but
More than Rashford.
I think Rashford goes to PSG at the end of the season. I can't see him staying anymore. Like, it's yeah, I don't. I think it's.
Did you see the rotation? Sorry, go on, bro.
The rotation?
Yeah, the rotation that people have been talking about online. So they're saying Vinny to United, Rashford to PSG, Mbappe to Madrid.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, all right.
I'm down.
I'm like, what?
Then
what?
no chance of Vinny going anywhere.
I know what. There's no way Vinny goes.
Nah.
If that ever happens, that is a horrendous choice from. I wouldn't even probably change Vinny for Mbappe. I'd bring Mbappe in with him, but I wouldn't straight swap him. I'd be like, nah. Mbappe just plays too many games at this point.
Mbappe's costing more than Vinny as well, so I don't think it's worth it. But his wage is going to be ridiculous.
Bring in a Haaland or someone up front, and Vinny's fine out wide.
Right,
don't need no upgrades.
What are we on now? What number?
We're on number 5. Number 5, we'll start with Portuguese. This is Premier League, by the way.
Portuguese.
5th best January transfer, apparently. Portuguese.
Bruno.
There he is, Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
68 mil you spent. I didn't realise you spent 68 mil. I thought like 50.
It's a good chunk. But that season, he was your top goal scorer, wasn't he? For like from that half the season.
He came in and tore it up. Like,
yeah.
It was ridiculous.
And you were struggling at that point.
Yeah,
he
we were
literally
really struggling,
single-handedly turned you around.
I think that's what people don't realise, like how terrible the United squad is without him. Like we'd been begging for any type of creativity for like ages. Just there was nothing. We couldn't break down any lines at all. It was horrendous. So yeah, and because he came from Sporting.
Yeah,
Sporting.
And all the Sporting fans
make
loved
a
him.
killing, bro.
Benfica's made hundreds of millions. I don't know how many, but they made a lot of money.
Oh, they made. João Felix went for 100. Nunes went for 100. Ramos went for what 70 or something. Gonçalo Ramos. Another one that went, Grimaldo, he went to Bayern Leverkusen's tearing it up. I'm surprised to let him go.
He's from I didn't know.
But he were at Benfica as well. He were left back. He were there for years, I feel like.
Where did Alisson come from? Liverpool keeper.
Roma? Was it Roma?
Yeah, maybe Roma.
I don't remember that actually.
Apparently,
Spurs have received an offer to loan Alejo Valiz from to Sevilla.
To Sevilla.
The young kid.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to take him.
Argentinian. He's not getting any game time, to be honest. I thought he might get a bit more. I think he's been injured a couple times. I think he might be injured right now. He is good. He is really good.
I think he'd be good for the future.
Sevilla need anyone right now. They're getting relegated, so.
And all the players, El Nesri and that were at African Cup of Nations. I don't know whether Morocco are still going strong.
Rakitic just went Saudi.
Did he now?
Yeah.
Alisson went to Liverpool from Roma for 60 million euros.
Wow.
Looks like a bargain, doesn't it?
Was that by chance at January? Because he might be top 5. He might be top
July.
5.
No, we're in
trying to sneak an answer in.
I know one that's definitely in top 4.
All right.
That's very confident.
I haven't looked at the one.
It might be top 2 though. Only because I saw Sky Sports tweet it out today, so it's kind of cheating.
Okay.
A little bit.
How we go about this? So he moved mid-90s. Striker up front. And he came from Newcastle. So he moved from Newcastle in the mid-90s. Striker.
But he went to another team in the Prem.
He went to another Premier League team, yeah. And at the time, he was the most expensive English player ever at the time. 7 million.
7 mil in mid-90s. Jesus, that's come a long way. Andy Cole.
Yeah,
he's got it bang on.
Nice.
7 mil Newcastle at United.
I didn't know it was at Newcastle. That makes sense.
I think
that's wild.
I seen a clip of this Newcastle fan back in the probably 95 whenever he moved, with a huge tattoo of Andy Cole on their leg in the Newcastle shirt, and then he fucking just moved literally a week after moved to United.
That's ruthless.
Bro, the people that get the tattoos crack me up. It's the ones that get like Champions League winners before they've won it. They're the ones that get me.
That's
like, bro,
outrageous,
you're literally setting yourself up for a downfall.
Like, also that's not like, it's not like a brag, because if you're like, I got it before they won, everyone still thinks you're an idiot, even if you do win.
Yeah.
It's not like, I called it. Like, okay, great, mate. Well done.
So you should get some of your bets tatted.
Yeah, I'll get Trippier to be shite again.
Sure thing.
Is there any transfer news? We got 20 minutes left of the window. Closes at midnight.
I've been refreshing my feed. There's literally, we've had Pellistri confirmed. We've had Tilio completes Melbourne City loan return from Celtic.
All right, maybe rumours are more fun. You got Breuer, potentially Fulham or Wolves are sniffing around him.
Yeah.
You seen
Ooh.
that?
But he was on the bench
That's
today.
Interesting.
So,
yeah.
That people are saying that's probably off. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, can they let a striker go? If Chelsea are going to bring anyone in, I don't think they can afford to let Breuer go.
Yeah, I mean, someone definitely needs to go in for that to happen. But I think that's, Breuer was good at Southampton. I think he might do well. Fulham or Wolves.
I think he's good. You know what I mean? Like you said, Southampton, he were a real problem. He gets injured though. He gets little injuries, and it just takes him out when he gets some form. I think it'll be a good move to go to somewhere. Just play consistently, and just get some goals under you. then he can always come back. They've loaned him out so many times, and he's still young, innit?
Yeah.
Like they obviously like him, but
that injury was quite a big one, so I think they might be having second thoughts now.
Luton have signed 18-year-old Reading winger Taylan Harris.
Taylan Harris.
Oh, Luton beat Brighton 4-0 the other day.
I'm going to say we've got to talk about Luton as well.
Yeah, we got to talk about Luton.
What is going on?
Jesus Christ! Lose the captain to just seems to give him a real boost, doesn't it? He's gone down with some more art problems at the back, and then they're all just going to Luton, one of the toughest places in Premier League right now.
It's really nice to watch them like struggle through, but come out sometimes. I think they're above Everton now, so they're out of the bottom 3, and I hope they stay. I think they're
the home form. Like we said about Forest last year, that's what they're doing this year.
Yeah. But, I mean, they're 1 point behind Forest and have a game in hand. It's pretty nuts.
I actually said to one of the boys yesterday, Tal, who I talked to most days, we do some collabs, but I was like, I kind of fancy Luton double chance here, which is like Luton to win or draw, and I think it was about plus 130 on the books, which is mad. I like they just don't lose at home. I'm like, they're not losing by more than 1. I'm like, they don't lose, and then they score 2 in the first 4 minutes. Then they score another 2. It's so not like these teams like Brighton that play possession and that it's a narrow. I think it's one of the most narrow pitches in the league. I'm like, you can't go and dominate because it's just they work hard and they just put you under pressure, and it's like Rayo Vallecano in La Liga. So they're a team as well at home. I like usually playing because their pitch is actually the smaller than you're allowed it, but the pitch ends and then the crowd starts within like a yard. They can't physically extend it without taking it down, so the league lets them off. But when a Real Madrid go there or a Barcelona go, they can't play the football because it's so tight and so narrow. So I'm like, it's kind of like a Luton. Like you can't go and play your normal football, and the atmosphere as well is always popping.
I'm surprised they allow teams to do that, because isn't that like one of the big controversies with Bedford Blues Rugby Club, Jaden, where they basically aren't allowed to get into the Premiership because the field's too small, and like the ground's too small.
Yeah, so the field's too small and the capacity is not up to standard, and I think I probably it's around 2 or 3 times they've actually got promoted and haven't been able to go up.
They've won like the championship basically in rugby, and
the
should be
division
promoted.
Rugby,
yeah, second division, wherever it is, and should have been promoted to Viva Premiership, and just can't.
Is that because they can't afford to? Can they afford to do it, or is it like?
Well, they definitely can't afford. They've had numerous owners for the past 20 years, however long I've actually known about it. But another crazy thing from that is only one team gets promoted into the Division 1. So like they come first and second goes.
But the thing is as well, it's like
that's mad.
There's literally like houses, so they couldn't expand anyway. Like they tried to buy the house. I know somebody who lives in one of those houses, and they tried to buy all the houses, but like they're quite expensive because it's quite a nice part of.
It's a nice
Bedford.
road. Yeah,
it's a nice road by the park, and like.
And you'd be doubling it. You're like, oh, you want to buy it to knock it down?
You'd have to buy like a full street, probably of like they're all terraced houses. You probably have to buy like 40 houses, and
you'd have to get rid of them. If you bought 6 of them and I'm the 7th, I'm the only one you need.
Yeah,
I'm tripling that price.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Yeah.
Sorry.
But they're like nice 4 or 5 bed like terrace houses, but they're huge. But yeah, they watch from their back garden every weekend for free as well.
That's what actually happened to my my great uncle. He was like the last one who refused to sell. He lived in a trailer park in the middle of Los Angeles. Everyone now sold their trailers for like 30 grand to this like housing development place or whatever. He was like, no, not selling it. Get fucked. Literally ended up in court with them. They literally took him to court. I don't even know how that's possible, but anyway. He ended up getting like 300 grand for his trailer.
Nice. Fair play.
How much?
Love that.
He must have spent a little bit on court fees though. I'm like, if he'd have just come out with 30 grand and he's had to pay all them court fees, I'd have been like, fuck that, I should have just sold it, man.
Yeah, I mean, but...
You'd be last though, thinking about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like that, if rugby club comes to you and like, we'll buy your house for however much, I'm like, go next door, see what they say. You know what I mean? I'm last because then the ball's in your court.
Thing is though, this house probably cost... I'm thinking at least 300k anyway.
More.
Yeah, probably more.
Nah, it's gone crazy now, Ziggy. I don't know what's going on. It's like minimum. Like
at the time though, when it was happening, I mean, but like probably not.
I don't know.
$500,000
They're
at
probably
least.
they're probably in and around it. Definitely at least $500,000.
Yeah.
So you're asking a second tier team to literally drop about $4 million, before they've even started the stadium, just to clear the other houses out.
It's impossible for them. It's a second tier rugby team.
And I think as well, like they could move the stadium, but it's quite cool in that it's it's pretty much in Bedford Town Centre, like the rugby club, which is like there's no football team really in Bedford. There is a team, but they're like Division 9 or something. Yeah. So like it's an entirely a rugby town through and through, and which is pretty unusual for the South especially. But it's in the middle of the town. People go to games, and it's kind of.
I'm not gonna lie, it's buzzing. Every time I go there, it's a really good day. And
it's actually a good day.
Couple midweek late games that I've been to, and where they go in the cup, like quite far, and they get on TV, and the games there, or like because everyone is just right at the advertising boards. Like there's one small stand where you can actually sit. Everyone's like right on the advertising boards, and it's a really good atmosphere. But
I like that when you're close. Yeah. Even some, it's like the French stadiums, isn't it? Even is it kind of like Wembley? Like you feel like, not Wembley, the Olympic Stadium. There's just such a big gap between the pitch and the crowd.
Yeah.
It makes a difference, man. Like you said, Luton's like that. Everyone's in. That's why it's so intense because everyone's right on top of you.
I wish I was back.
3?
If I was back in Bedford, I'll 100% go to some Luton games.
Oh yeah.
They look.
How far is Luton from you?
40 minutes.
Yeah.
I used to live closer, to be honest. I used to live I used to live in Ampthill, which is like.
Yeah, it's
maybe 20 minutes from Luton.
Well, their stand actually goes on at the house, don't it? We're talking about knocking them down. Like theirs literally is the backyard. It's also Luton though. For anyone listening, like they're doing great. Luton's not the prettiest place in the world. We've had probably a rough night out in Luton.
Nah, you don't go back.
I don't think there's any other night out in Luton.
Yeah. You don't go for a cocktail in Luton. Put it that way. It might be a different type of cocktail.
I think the cocktails they serve are snake bites.
Yeah, £5 fuck ups only, nothing else.
They come in a 2-litre plastic bottle. All right, number 3, boys. Tough one to explain, this one.
All right.
He got to the semi-final of the World Cup in 2010. Let's start there, because it's a pretty obvious one. If I say anything else.
2010.
If I give you club, nation, 2010. So pretty much the iconic ones for us. If I give you the team, you'll probably get it.
I'm trying to think who got a semi-finals of 2010 World Cup.
So in the semi-final, South America. It was a South American team.
South American team? Oh, I know it.
Is it Suarez?
It's James Rodriguez.
No, it's Suarez.
Yeah.
Suarez.
Suarez is the one I knew that was coming. So.
Oh, it's Prem. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was like, if I give you
Suarez with the handball.
player is Uruguay, he used to bite people. Like, there's not many clues you can
Racist.
give. There's plenty. All right, let's go.
No, because Sky tweeted out today saying, "Is Suarez the best ever January signing?"
He's got to be up there, hasn't he? He's got to be up there.
Well, there's
How
one
much?
obviously better.
Let me see. How much did they pay for him?
Suarez?
23 mil.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. He was insane at Liverpool as well.
Yeah.
He scored 82 goals in 3.5 seasons. And if you look at, and it wasn't a good squad. That
No,
I know he had
No,
Sturridge and he had Gerrard. That were it. There were no one in that. Like if you put him in this Liverpool team, like a prime, he was unreal when you think about it.
Who else did he? He had like Voldemort in the squad as well, and like
Shelby, yeah. John.
Harry Potter, he's coming for you.
that's a shocking
23 mil. So that semi-final was obviously Uruguay against Ghana, where he handballed down the line, ended up saving him. It was hard, but I remember rooting for Ghana, and I'd be like,
I was rooting for Ghana as well.
Yeah.
No one like.
And he was celebrating down the tunnel.
Down the tunnel as well.
Awful.
Asamoah Gyan, one of my favourite players growing up.
Asamoah Gyan.
For Sunderland, I used to love him. I've been looking for his cards everywhere. Can't get.
Oh yeah. You see, he doesn't just take his shirt off and give it to the crowd. He takes his shorts off and gives it to the crowd as well at the end of the game.
Oh really?
You seen that?
Wild.
He's there in his tighty whities, like
Fair
proper
play.
tighty whities.
I'd rather the shirt than the shorts, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, not really into the shorts.
I'm like, if he's giving him a 10-year-old, you know what I mean? He can't wear them shorts to training.
Yeah, there's no other profession that you finish your day at work, you can just give your shorts to a 10-year-old. Not really. Only at Asamoah.
Yeah. You'd struggle with that anywhere else, man.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, boys. Then we'll, I guess we'll leave number 1 for a little bit. We've got number 2 of January's best ever Premier League signings. Is a defender.
That's all again.
He started out in Russia.
Defender.
He's not Russian, but he started out in Russia.
Like Ivanovic or something?
No, he started out in Russia.
He's Eastern European.
Ah, that's why. I thought it were the old Chelsea geezer.
Oh, Branislav. He's underrated. Ivanovic, man.
Yeah, he was class.
He
In
was
the
so
old team
good.
as well.
Bro, what? He must have had like 60 paces. He wasn't quick at all.
But he was decent.
Were he centre back or right back on Ultimate Team? Because Chelsea played right back, didn't he?
I think it was centre back.
I think he's bounced around.
Ooh,
So
Eastern European.
He came from a Russian team. He's Eastern European and he's a defender, the second best January transfer from the Premier League.
The second best January transfer.
Vidic?
Oh, it's got to be Vidic.
He's got it. Nemanja Vidic.
There you go.
7 mil from Spartak Moscow.
Oh,
Wow.
what a deal that is. Yeah.
That is insane.
Which was,
Well, he was a player as well.
Yeah, Vidic
it was
had
scary,
it all.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It used to scare me, man. Like, if you think coming up against them defenders, like, no nonsense, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was
Yeah, no nonsense.
ridiculous.
He's so scary. I think him and Rio's partnership, that is nearly unrivaled in the Prem.
Yeah, it don't get much better. I think you won everything with them, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
I mean, it was that one because like most United fans, especially when I speak to like older, like anyone older or people I go to games with or stuff, everyone just kind of describes like what they grew up watching by the centre back partnership. You know, because it was like, or Irwin or Law, or like, I don't know, go further back. This, you know, or Stam, or you know, whoever. But yeah, growing up with Rio Vidic,
Cooper and Strike.
Oh yeah, Cooper and Strike. Nothing better than that. Yeah. Or you got your Smalling and Jones. You know, legendary.
Who were the defenders in our time that you were like? Not when you were growing up, you know, like if you're on, because I saw people saying this about Beckenbauer. They said he were like one of them kind of talents like Pele, Maradona that every generation knew, and like when you were in the playground or whatever, you were always like, oh, Beckenbauer, Pele, Maradona. Who were like a defender from our time that you'd like, I guess, pretend to be? Were there anyone that stand out? Or like
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole, I think. To be honest, I think Ashley Cole is one that when you talk about best English left back, I think Ashley Cole gets like in over everyone.
He would class.
Yeah, is he like? Do you think he's underrated, or because he's never in a conversation? But he was at the time. He was so good. Like there weren't better fullbacks in the world.
No, there wasn't. And I think every time you speak to Rio Ferdinand or anyone that played,
you speak to Rio Ferdinand a lot.
No, you hear speak to Rio Ferdinand. Oh, any clips they're always saying about how good Ashley Cole is.
Yeah. I think he just screwed himself over because of the teams, like because he.
Because of the teams.
Well, because he played for Chelsea and Arsenal, like.
I thought you were going to say...
Arsenal let him go, which is so random.
Yeah, no, it was weird, but it just kind of like made him, I don't know, it made like all the Arsenal fans hate him because he went Chelsea.
I mean, it wasn't even his fault though.
No, but...
Like, what, they just let his contract run out or they didn't pay him or something? I can't remember the details, but I remember like he wanted to stay, he'd have stayed at Arsenal, they just didn't offer him another deal.
Strange one, for sure.
Especially when you think of them, what he went on doing for Chelsea as well. Like, you just give one of your rivals like one of the best fullbacks in. Well, and who did Arsenal have that time? Did they get Gail Clichy in or someone? Who were
something like that? Yeah.
Maybe. I can't even think of another Arsenal left back.
Montreal. Throwback, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He had Abue were right back, wasn't he?
Abue was right back. Sanya,
Bakary Lasagna.
There was someone like whose name was like DJ something like
DJ Smile.
Jabui or something. I can't remember.
I don't
know who I'm thinking of.
Giroud. It was like Giroud. I don't know. Was he a left back? I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, we've got 3 minutes left before the transfer window closes. As we have any updates.
Oh my god. This is
Jesus Christ.
Poor. So
I heard Spurs were linked with Gallagher, weren't they? Did that not go
Spurs
through in the end?
linked with Gallagher. Ooh, is that something?
Literally only
it was rumoured, wasn't it?
No. It was popped up as Sevilla for the police.
So
that's
Sevilla.
the only thing I've seen.
The other rumour I saw today was Solanke to Spurs.
Oh, that's interesting. Would you take him?
I think so, yeah. I think he's we don't, like I said before, like all of our players play kind of all round, but he would be like a focused striker. He's a bit of a unit as well, with a bit of pace. I think he's clocked one of the fastest speeds this year in the Prem. Or he might actually be the fastest.
Do you not think we're thrown off? Because I used to always look, as a kid, you'd look at like FIFA and Ultimate Team and be like, oh, they're rapid. And you used to think that in real life, but really none of, like, EA and FIFA never got the quickest player, like, it was just bollocks.
They never get it right.
Like now you're saying, like, Solanke, he's not nowhere near probably a decently quick player.
What, on FIFA?
Yeah.
Right,
Well, you're saying in real life he's clocked.
Yeah, I'm
series.
gonna find fastest.
What I'm looking at here is De Hood from Brighton's gone to Stuttgart for 9 million. Stuttgart.
I did see that, but I thought it wasn't worth mentioning.
Oh, I was thinking of Juru. Johan Juru.
Who?
Johan Juru.
Oh yeah, he played. Were he centre
Swiss.
back?
Yeah,
Swiss, yeah. Yeah, that team were because you had like Flamini, Giroud, Wilshere, Arshavin. Remember Arshavin?
Yeah. Kieran Gibbs.
Gibbs.
That's reminded me of something. Kieran Gibbs, yeah.
Oh,
Did either of
Clichy. He was class.
Clichy, yeah.
Clichy will wrap it one.
Either of you
He got
watch
from
Special One TV on BBC Three?
Is that
Special TV?
Special One TV.
Is that what they're giving you to watch at work? Just help you extra homework.
So it was basically
Special TV. Right?
Special One TV is it's a comedy with puppets, and it was like it was a football comedy, and the main guy was Jose Mourinho, so he called it like Special One TV.
I've never seen that. I don't really know.
All right, so you might enjoy some clips from that. That's a huge throwback for me.
All right, we got some updates.
Yeah, fire away.
So we got there's people talking about the Mourinho thing. There's Pochettino's apparently said at the moment we didn't hear anything, but we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Oh, it's going to be the late facts.
How is it? Is it still open tomorrow?
No, but some things take a while to go through.
Right.
Yeah, it's like if you've already got so far in the deal in it or something.
Okay. And then Mangala from Forest is set for a Lyon medical.
About time Forest let someone go, innit?
A permanent deal for more than 20 mil.
20 mil?
He's decent though, man. Lyon, a relegation battle. They're linked with everyone. They're linked with Benzema. Who else they pulled in it last couple of days? Who did they pull in, man? Let's have a look.
They're also signing Ben Rama.
Ben Rama, that's the one, yeah.
Who is signing Ben Rama?
Leon.
Wow.
Lyon.
Okay.
And there's one more we got here. Contract signed, Adam Wharton for Crystal Palace from Blackburn.
We should do a full episode on that one.
22 mil.
Jesus Christ, these are bland, man.
22 mil.
We are scraping the barrel here.
Oh, big Adam.
22 mil for what was his name again?
Adam Wharton.
Adam Warburton?
Yeah, Warburton's
50-50.
best of both. Miley Cyrus bread.
Oh,
I've just said
Warburton, bro.
I've sent you boys a Special on TV picture.
Nice.
Bro, what is that Sven? What is that, man?
It's Sven and Rooney and Mourinho.
That's
It said 20.
Special one.
It's 2010.
It maybe rings a bell. Let's have a look. Well, Tony's not going anywhere. Scored again today. Got a gift from you, doggy. He might be going in summer, though, I think. Oh, absolute gift, man.
Who? Tony in summer. Yeah.
Yeah, Tony's Charlie going in here. I was surprised. I thought Osimhen might be. He came out, didn't he? Saying he thinks he prefers Chelsea. It'll probably be in the summer again. In the summer, we're probably going to have some big signings. Elise's surely got to go, bro. Did you see him yesterday? Set up 2 for Eze and different side. Palace are a different side with Eze and Elise in.
Yeah, it's complete. Without those two, I think they're down. Easily down.
Yeah.
They had Zaha saving them for season after season. Now it's those two, but they've got to go.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess it depends. Like Elise wants to go United apparently, so
Really?
yeah,
That's weird.
he doesn't want to
Yeah,
go
he
to
came out
Chelsea
and said he
because he's a
preferred it,
United
didn't he?
fan.
He's a United fan.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'd take him. He's
Might be a
class.
move. Oh, bro, on that right wing as well. That's what you need, man.
Yeah. So Anthony.
Him on right, Nacho on left, Bruno in behind, and then even Højlund up top. That'd be a problem. Get Rashford to PSG. Bring in 15 mil to spend on the stadiums.
15 mil. Be lucky.
Give him some pocket money to go on a night out. You're all good.
Yeah, man. Well, who goes to
Yeah, here it
Belfast
is.
for a night out as well? Though? Come
I
on.
was going to say that. What's going on? Why is he going to Belfast for a night out?
Wow, come to New York or something. Somewhere you're going to be a little,
It's-
probably less publicity as well. Let me go to Ireland, man, and go to Belfast for like. Stupid, bro. He deserves to get.
I've heard he's
You could go
lost.
anywhere in the world, and you go to Belfast to try be, inconspicuous.
I've heard he's lost a bit of the change room as well.
Yeah, he has,
Like,
yeah. They're all pissed off, basically.
What, Rashford?
Yeah.
Something's going on.
There's some reports came out as well that like all he's in just like self-destruct mode in his personal life or whatever, but it looks like his the sources are saying that like his inner circle are kind of a bit having a bad effect on him, basically. So he's just got like bad friends essentially, which I don't know what that means, but
yeah, if my mate's on 400 grand a week, I'm like, yo, let's
go to Belfast.
Belfast.
Let's go to Belfast.
I'm like, when he's on 400 grand a week, I'm like, they pay you either way, mate. So let's just go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's no good.
I think it'll go. I think it'll go.
I'd be
to
like, you
PSG.
bottle it. I'd be like, your career's over, mate. So we might as well go enjoy it.
Like PSG offered it. Yeah, nice. PSG offered him like 400 grand last year, and
Jesus. That's like.
and if
the thing is,
Mbappe leaves, definitely I don't see them.
Yeah, but
not
if you're
playing.
PSG and you're seeing all this shit come up, like what are you really gonna say? Yeah, we'll still pay you 400 grand. Like,
They don't, PSG is probably the only team worse than us in terms of doing that. They don't care about players with ego. Like they just they've seen Neymar and Mbappe and
Yeah.
You've
well,
all
that's
seen
them,
Neymar?
innit? They never reach the top because they just bring all these. They play FIFA career mode, don't they? What do you say about
Wait.
Neymar, sorry?
you seen a picture of him recently?
No. Why? What's up with him?
I think he's got a bit of inspiration from R9.
oh, has he got fat?
Put a bit of tub on.
Oh, I thought you meant he's got that haircut.
No.
No, he's gone bald.
Yeah, he's gone bald. No, he doesn't look like he's in shape. He looks like Hazard turned up to Real Madrid.
Oh. All these generational talents, man. We're just falling off.
Yeah.
And it sad that we're clutching over a Messi and Ronaldo, and we should have had Neymar, Hazard, all these ones filling in that, and now they balled it.
They balled
So I'm
it,
like,
yeah.
so
Rashford's
now
balled it.
all of our generation's clinging on to Messi and Ronaldo, still having them conversations when, like, you know what I mean? It should have been over and done with.
You think that's the problem then? Too much money? They don't literally nothing to play for no
Neymar's always been
motivation.
about money, hasn't he? It's maybe we spoke about it in a pod, didn't we? And it's maybe not even just Neymar, but his dad, like his agent, like all the people around him are like gaining like money from everything he does.
Yeah.
So everything he does is pretty much not as a personal move; it's for like a full family thing.
Yeah.
So one I've just seen here as well that they said Betis and West Ham, they were struggling to find a fee for Fornals, but there was interest there, which would have been a decent fit. I know Betis have just lost Luis Enrique to Botafogo for like a record fee of 20 mil or something, which is a strange one. I think he'd do good in Brazil though. And Isco's tearing it up. Isco came on a free transfer. He's been... If it weren't for Bellingham, I think he'd arguably be player of the season right now.
I think he's won like 4 or 5 man of the match awards, which is pretty crazy.
And I think they were in his first 5 games or something.
But he's still scoring, still working, like still playing really well. I think Fekir's injured, so he's kind of filling that gap.
Yeah, he can't stay fit.
No.
And they ain't got a striker. I mean, Iglesias just went.
They don't have a striker. And
to Leverkusen.
They were sniffing around Iheanacho and Daka, but I don't think any of those have gone through.
Yeah, I saw the Daka. They're supposedly negotiations.
Well, they got Perez, didn't they? They got Jose Perez. They
got Perez, and I've heard he plays quite well, but he's on the left.
He plays out wide. He plays out wide.
He plays out wide.
Well, it looks like we're all closed and very eventful.
Wow.
Very eventful window.
Lovely stuff.
Right. Maybe we should do the number 1.
Yeah, should we do the last one?
I'm going to say maybe we don't have an episode this week. I thought we could rank the best transfers, but there's been fuck all going on. So maybe we went something else fun, interesting, yeah. Literally, even all rumours are bang average.
That's like
maybe some more that comes out at next, with the teams playing today. Maybe they were doing stuff behind the scenes, but Almiron decides he didn't want to go, didn't he?
Good stuff.
He wanted to stay, didn't he? I think Newcastle were probably trying to force that one through. Or they said they wanted 30 mil or something for him.
30 mil?
Do you know I signed Malinowski from Marseille, which I think he were already kind of there. Maybe they've got a loan extension, which we're a good team to watch. Serie A. They've got that Retegui up front, who looks to be a real problem. So we got the league interested in Carlos Vinicius, Betis and Augsburg were interested in him. He seems decent. He's a backup to Jimenez for Fulham. But he don't really get any game time, does he? He only gets out when when they ain't got 9. But he always seems to bag in like the cups and that, and when he comes on, doesn't he? Alright. Wolves are in talks with Corinthians over loan for striker Yuri Alberto. That's an interesting one. I've seen him play a couple of times. Decent. So, number 1. Let me pull it up again. So, let's go through. We were doing the top 10 January best transfers in the Premier League. We'll start from the top. We had Seamus Coleman, number 10, 60 grand from Sligo Rovers to Everton. Number 9, Aubameyang from Dortmund to Arsenal for 56 mil. Gary Cahill's number 8 from Bolton to Chelsea for 7 mil. Trippier from Atletico to Newcastle, 12 mil is number 7. Number 6 is Coutinho, Inter to Liverpool for 8.5 mil. That price seems mad when you look at the others. Bruno from Sporting to United for 68 mil is number 5. Andy Cole from Newcastle to United for 7 mil, which was record breaking at the time. It's number 4. Suarez, Ajax Liverpool for 23 mil, number 3. Number 2, we just covered Nemanja Vidic from Spartak Moscow to United for 7 mil. Which even at the time, when did Vidic go? Early 2000s? 2005 or something? It doesn't say.
Something like that.
So number 1,
2006.
How do you not give this away? Let me have a think. Number 1, defender.
Great.
Centre back.
Centre back. Yeah.
What did you say, Rio?
Yeah.
Let's go European.
European.
European centre back.
European centre back.
Can I ask a question? Is it like a top 6 club or like top 8 club or something?
Gotta be, I think.
Yeah.
He's got to have done better than Suarez and Vidic.
He went from a team that plays in red to a team that plays in red. European centre back.
Is it? It's not Van Dijk, is it?
Yeah, Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Van Dijk, 75 mil from Southampton to Liverpool, which seems like if you spend an extra 5 on Harry.
How much was it?
7 mil.
And that was a worse deal than Van Dijk.
I don't know. There might be some bias in it.
I'm calling, for me, in that top 10, Suarez is the best deal.
Yeah, when you look at them, I think even Coutinho's a shout at 8 mil for what he did to Liverpool.
I mean, knowing his sell-on price as well, possibly.
Yeah. Like Bruno's done a good job, but for 70 mil, like it's kind of expected. I want. It's all the ones. Andy Cole for 7 mil that were record breaking at the time. Like you've got to look at the ones.
Seamus Coleman's got to be up there, man.
60k, that's unreal.
It is unreal, but what have they done? I mean, the war of point is having McColeman and then Baines on the left. Baines used to score bangers, bro.
Baines was in my fantasy team all the time.
Yeah, because he was always on free kicks and pennies.
He was always on free kicks and pens.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Big Seamus.
That's true. Yeah.
See if we got any last minute updates. No. I guess that's it.
Nothing. What a drab deadline day, man.
That's it.
We're not choosing the best times to do live streams. Our last one was that dull United
worst game you've ever seen in your life, yeah.
And the next day you had Spurs City, which were like a mad game, wasn't it?
Like we should get a Burnley Luton or something going on.
So Man City scoring at that Tottenham Stadium. Guess how long they hadn't. Well, actually, they hadn't scored at the stadium ever. In Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Man City. In the Prem.
Wait, what did you say? Guess how long they didn't score for?
Well, I was going to say guess, but they hadn't. They haven't scored at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Oh, because it's a new ground. When did you get that ground?
It's been 3 years now. Yeah.
5 years?
Yeah. I mean, how many games have played there? 3? And they've never scored?
City not scoring is a bit...
Yeah, it's pretty mad. So you boys as well, you should be open.
Also,
open for business.
It's true.
Like Seamus.
So
Seamus Cole.
Today, Tottenham broke a record. The first Premier League game that Tottenham have won without Kane or Son. How many days has that been since Tottenham won a Premier League game without Kane or Son in the team? Oof. How many days?
How many days?
Got to be like 2,000.
Nah, I'm going... How many days without Kane or Son? Well...
Since they've last won.
So they haven't won while Kane's been at the Asian Cup.
Kane's at the Asian Cup, is he?
No, since Son. Jesus Christ. It's these bland transfers that's got in my head.
Yeah, England are doing class at the Asian Cup, man.
we should walk it, man. Southgate should walk it.
Isn't it? Probably won't even make the last 16, man. Southgate's
if we go,
disgrace.
I don't know, a couple 100 days or something.
Ziggy was closest. 1,837 days since Tottenham won a Premier League game without Kane or Son.
That's wild.
That is... I mean, Kane never missed a game, though, did he?
He was out for injured for big chunks. And Son literally took over, yeah. Yeah, for like...
But to not have Kane or Son in since the transfer, like, what game was that? Like a cup game?
No, it's a Prem game. These are Prem games.
It was a Prem game. Oh, sorry, it was a Prem game.
Yeah.
That's interesting that Kane's...
January 2019.
Imagine Kane goes to Munich.
Doesn't
2019. Imagine Kane goes to Munich and they finish second at Leverkusen. Don't win out. Have you seen the one that said that one of the records has to be broken?
Yeah.
Because Coleman's won something every year.
Season. I think he's won. I think Coleman's won a title every year.
Yeah.
Like, that's unreal. Like, he's won the league every year.
Oh, Bayern. Where else? You were at Juve, Bayern.
PSG.
We're Coleman at PSG?
I think he's at PSG. I think that's where he started. Then he went to.
I remember him. Did he get loaned to? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he got loaned to Juve from PSG and then Bayern bought him from PSG. Something like that.
That's not even right, because that was the last game where he did. Yeah, because Son played.
Oh, you still on the Kane Sunday?
Yeah, I'm looking at the actual last game. It was January 20th.
Rigged, man. Rigged.
Llorente up top. Ali, Lamela.
Llorente. Wow.
Rose, Winks, Ericsson, Trippier.
Llorente. I totally
Vertonghen,
forgot
Sanchez, Alderweireld, Lloris.
All of those players are gone.
My brother used to love him on FIFA when you'd play kick-off and he'd be... Bilbao that he played for? Just this big... Llorente. Just this big lump up top that you just whip a ball in and he'd beat everyone in the air. There was one FIFA where like he just didn't lose. It was like maybe same year as... I remember Remy had a good year. Do you remember Remy at Marseille?
Like
Before he went to...
Chelsea, didn't he? You played for Chelsea?
Yeah, QPR. Did he go to QPR first?
Oh, he went to QPR.
He scored some bangers for QPR.
Chelsea, then QPR. That was fun. I always like a Samuel Eto'o to Everton, stuff like that.
Yeah, especially when you're big on the FIFA days. Back in the day when you got a big transfer like that, you used to love it. Yeah. Or you get one of the rapid players, like the overpowered players that had moved to the Premier League or somewhere else.
Alright, I got a quiz for you. You got to guess the two players who got subbed on in that game for Spurs.
Can you read?
Could you give us the bench?
Give me the team. Give me the starting 11, and then I might be able to guess. I guess it's not Kane or Son. So
2019.
It was Lloris. Backline of Vertonghen, Sanchez, Alderweireld, Danny Rose, Trippier, Winks, Ericsson, Ali, Lamela, and Llorente.
Ericsson. Was it
Eric Dyer?
Yes, Eric Dyer.
Moussa Dembele?
Eric Dyer was right. That was one of the players, and the other player was a winger.
Oh, winger for Chelsea.
No.
Who currently plays in Saudi.
The washed winger.
Saudi?
Yeah. For Damac. Damac FC.
Wait, Tottenham player?
Yeah.
Ex-Tottenham player?
Lennon?
Never gonna get it.
Is Lennon playing in Saudi?
Well, we're not gonna get it.
Nah.
Oh, is it like Chadley or someone? Someone like that?
Oh, that's a shout.
I'll give you his nationality out. He's Cameroonian.
Oh, it's I forgot his name.
I bet you did. Cameroon winger.
Did we send him on loan to Burnley?
A Camby?
NG.
Oh.
Clinton NG.
No.
Oh, what?
Although he did go on loan to Burnley, but that's not his name.
Am I thinking of the wrong person then?
It's not NG.
There's another winger.
Oh no, I guess it is. Yeah.
That is him?
Not really, but.
What do you mean?
Either is or it isn't.
I don't think it
It's
is.
his cousin that plays in French league. Well,
It was or wasn't.
so is it him?
I'm googling it. Hold on. NG.
What, is it
Who's
his
NG,
name?
bro? No, it's not NG. No.
It's not NG.
A Cameroonian winger for Spurs in 2019.
We had two of them.
He went on loan to Marseille. NG.
Oh,
This geezer. I'll
So
tell
that's-
you. I'll tell you his transfer history. This will help. Probably not.
okay.
But he came to Tottenham. Okay, this is not help. He came from Marseille. And then
from Marseille.
he went on loan to Burnley.
Awesome.
And then he went on loan to Monaco. And then you sold him to Besiktas. And then he went from
I
Besiktas
feel like I can
to
picture his
Damak.
face, man.
I think I said NG, and I think it's this other
It's
guy.
something like that, isn't it? And
Yeah.
Enganu or something like that. Ngannou, Francis Ngannou.
I'm impressed that you got that close, Jake, because you're not far off.
Yeah,
it's something like that.
I know. I can picture his face or his FIFA card.
It's not. Yeah, I don't know why.
It'd be
Ndombele
rapid with
keeps-
no else.
It's
not Ndombele, but it's something like that.
Georges Kevin Nkudu.
Oh, Nkudu.
Nkudu.
Oh, shit, yeah. Close, man. Hey, close.
Close. Damak FC Saudi legend now. Tearing it
Saudi
up.
legend.
Do you want to, you boys got some time? Do you want to do a little quiz or?
Yeah, we could
You
do
gotta
it.
get off.
I've got time.
I don't know. I gotta get off, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
All right, well, no stress. What, 7:20? I don't think anyone's around anymore either.
Do you want to do a little outro?
Oh, good. Yeah, for anyone that is in here. I guess we'll be dropping something maybe next week. I'm not sure whether we'd be sticking with the transfer stuff that we'd be doing this month, just because not much has gone on. No more rumours
think
or
we
anything
should.
like that. Yeah, seems like they're
After
probably
that.
pretty bled dry. So we'll probably come back, maybe pull some topics or some questions from Twitter if anyone's listening to fire some in. But yeah, give us a follow. Go check us out on Twitter. We are on TN Tackles. We are also on Spotify and YouTube, TN Tackles. And yeah, if you're into footy cards, I sell over live and whatnot, and I got Instagram, UTA_card collection. And if you are into bets, which is probably where you found this page from, UTA_betting number 2. We are currently on a 6-day winning streak. We've won our last 7 bets, going for a full week sweep tomorrow. So check that out if you are there. But yeah, any likes, shares, subscribe, comments. Subscribes are always greatly appreciated, and I guess we'll catch you all next time.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Bye.